Here we go, starting the building of the kiln. Got the cinder blocks laid and then laying soft brick. Then we go on to lay 2 layers of hard brick for the floor and start working on the firebox. As we go along, we have the firebox going up and the walls going up at the same time. Back to the chimney area. Here's the exit flue back by the chimney. This is showing another view of the exit flue. And this is where the cast arch goes. That's the form we built to cast it. Here we are casting it. And here's the happy crew after it's cast. And here's one of the students, Rachel Oak, tearing the mold apart. And there's the cast arch where the flame enters the kiln. This is showing the hobs and the grate bar areas in the firebox. And there's right after I dropped the arch form for the top of the firebox. Here's Rachel Oak, a student learning to weld on the kiln. Here's a view of the side with some more steel, and then the door for the main firebox. And the top part where we load is now ready for the fiber. Here's Shelly Romero putting on some fiber using clay buttons and nichrome wire. There it is finished. And there's our wood. We're ready to load. And so here we come to load. And there's the kiln. We've got Shelly Romero there setting pots out. There's one of her pieces right there. Ready to put these in, popping in the kiln and loading the front part of the kiln right up there by the throat arch. And there's the first load around the triangle of death, about 2 bricks back at the top from the throat arch, about a brick back at the bottom. So you can put some pots down on the bottom, tumble stack that area, and then put some shelves in. And here we are, we have the pieces sitting there on some wadding. Wadding is as much sand as we get into some fire clay, and then using seashells also. They flake right off the pieces when they're done firing, leave a nice mark. And that's the stack all the way to where the lid goes on. And that's showing the side stoke area right there. And here's the last shelf. And now we're ready to put the lid on and get it going. And the fire starts out with a small fire in the bottom, and we're slowly pushing it in until we get some good coals built up down there. The bottom firebox has 2 air holes open at the bottom, and now the flames are roaring in there, and there's carbon and ash building up on those pieces. As soon as the carbon burns off the pieces in the face of the kiln, then you know it's pretty safe to let the fire start rolling through the wear. And here's a pyrometer right here showing that we're trying to go around 100 degrees an hour because of the castable in there. After that we can fire it faster, but this is showing the main firebox on top is now being stoked, and what we did was we closed up the bottom air holes on the bottom firebox, tightened that up a lot, and that created the draw across the top. This is showing right in the front. Right away we got cone 10 down in the morning on the first day. And this is overnight actually, so in the morning it's still dark out. Just showing across the top, and it's cone 10, cone 11 up there by the throat arch. So overnight, Rachel Oak, a student, was firing it and had it about 100 degrees an hour, brought it up to about 2,000 degrees. I came in at 4 in the morning and knocked cone 10 down and held that cone 10 in the front for the duration of the firing. As you can see, this is through the throat arch. Everything's pretty juicy and hot up front there. And we started side stoking pretty much right away at cone 4 and allowed that flame to be pulled back. And this is actually the first cone pack, and that's cone 12 bending backwards, you see. And we'll go back here to the back. This is the very back, and that's 10, 11, and 12. So 10 was held in the back for about 8 or 9 hours. This is the side stoke area, and that's cone 11 going down there. So we held that area for the duration of the firing also. So the front got about 14 hours of serious cone 10, cone 11, and the back had about 8 hours. Well, right at the end, we're kind of blasting it off, knocking all the cones down. We got 12 down from front to back. We're using the bonsai kind of technique here, hanging the wood up in the side stoke area. I learned that from Jack Troy. It seems to work really well to really blast off that area. Here is the front firebox, and we're continuing to keep that loaded up, and that's supplying a lot of the heat to the whole kiln, holding that temperature, making sure it doesn't drop, and all the ash keeps melting as it's laying on the pieces. Now we're getting ready. This is the last piece of wood in, and then a student here again, Rachel Oak, and another student, Brisson Wine, are butting up the entire kiln, sealing it up so there's no air going in. Some diligent students again helping out, and really excited about the process. This is the day 3 after we finished firing it off and opened up the lid. Pots are touchable and not hot at all. And here's the wood. We cleaned up this whole area and prepared wood for the next firing, so we're ready for the next firing. Have a nice clean area to unload, and here we go. We're going to start unloading. So we're going to unload that back part first and then climb in there, and there's the side stoke area. We have some real crusty stuff, firebox kind of stuff down at the bottom. Here's unloading that area. There's one of Shelly's pieces. There's a picture of mine. Here we go. We're going down. There's Rachel's cup, Rachel's, and some pictures of mine. And as we unload this whole area, we're unloading it all and putting it out on the concrete in the order we take it out, so we can study it further, so the students understand what's happening in different areas of this kiln. More ash accumulation in the front, a little less in the back, but it's pretty consistent throughout. Showing the tumble stack right up there by the triangle of death. And then you can see cone 10 and cone 12, those were our major guard cones in the front. They're down. Here's some of Shelly's pieces that came out, Shelly Romero. A picture of mine. It's my kid's hands when he was born. If you want to find still images of the work that came out of this kiln and shots of the kiln as it's being built, you can go to Google and type in UNCP Train Kiln. I want to thank John Neely for designing such a wonderful kiln, and the help of Dan Murphy in building parts of the kiln. And I also want to thank Ted Adler and Dan Murphy for walking me through the firing of the kiln. It's been a great firing, and I can't wait to fire it again.